What's up? Quasi here, and in this video I want to talk to you about how social anxiety is blocking the law of attraction from working for you, and how to actually get rid of social anxiety in very simple, actionable steps. Now, before I begin, I want to talk to you about the idea of expansiveness versus contractiveness. There are stages in a person's life when they go through a period of expansiveness, where they're open to receive the opportunities that the world is giving you. So you can see that in their pupils. Actually, it's much wider, and they're more open. The energy is more expansive rather than contractive. And it even happens throughout the day when people may be feeling anxiety, then you get contractive, versus when you feel confident, you get more expansive and you're open to receive the opportunities that the universe is giving you. Why this is important is because when you have social anxiety, you aren't allowing the world to give you the things that you want. So when you visualize, if you're using visualization, the law of attraction, coming from the outcome, feeling, and trying to manifest things into your life, if you have social anxiety, this is going to massively block the law of attraction from working. Because social anxiety occurs when you're in a social setting, and more often than not, you're going to be in a social setting for a greater period of your time rather than in isolation. So you're going to be in a social setting more often than being isolated. And you want to eliminate this social anxiety because it puts you in a state of contractiveness wherein you can't receive the things that you want to receive from the world, and you're not giving the opportunities, you're not allowing yourself to receive the opportunities the universe is offering. There are very simple actionable steps in order to get rid of social anxiety. And first of all, I want to talk to you about the 3 physical things you can do to actually get rid of social anxiety right now. Step 1. Make eye contact for longer. Now, most people are afraid of making eye contact, and those who are more socially anxious, you'll see them fidgeting and you won't be able to make eye contact, and this might even happen to you. It's very uncomfortable to make eye contact because there's some sort of energetic connection. It's very intense. Now, it's a practice, but it's very important that you learn to make eye contact because this is the first step to getting rid of social anxiety. There is something inherently powerful in making eye contact with another human being. When you make eye contact with someone, you become vulnerable. You let yourself receive. In order to allow yourself to receive, you must be expansive and vulnerable. And vulnerability makes you more expansive. Looking another human being, another soul in the eye lets you become vulnerable, allows you to receive their energy. So I like to make eye contact with people as I'm talking to them, and it kind of shows them respect when they're talking to me as well. And when I'm talking to them, they will start to make more eye contact as I start to make more eye contact. It's a mutual thing. So eye contact is very key in improving your social anxiety because it just lets you be yourself around other people and lets other people see you for the true you. The second step to getting rid of social anxiety is to improve your posture. Now, you might be asking what this has to do with anything, but think about it this way. If you're hunched over and you're walking around, you're immediately putting yourself in a contractive state. Whereas if you're chest up and your back is straight, you're allowing yourself to receive and you're already expansive. So through your body language, you're manually altering your body language. And as you do that, it convinces your brain to become more confident and get rid of social anxiety. So you are basically faking it till you make it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But of course, you need to work on lasting changes more subconsciously. And we'll talk about that later. But for now, improving your posture is very key. And it also helps how you are perceived, not by only others, but by your subconscious. So next time you walk through any doorway, just remember to get a little bit more straight. Flare your chest out, exaggerate it a little bit, whatever you have to do. At first, it'll feel very funny because you're not used to walking like this, you're not used to walking straight. But over time, it'll make you more confident and it'll feel more natural. Step 3. Now, this is a very important step. And it also helps in convincing your subconscious that you are now a more confident person and social anxiety isn't a matter. Now, most people will speak in a tone that kind of reaches and is needy. It's very contractive, if you will. So people will speak with a upwards inflection. So let's say I want to ask you out to coffee. If I ask you out like, do you want to get some coffee? Notice how my inflection is going up. Versus if I'm asking you out to coffee and I say, do you want to get some coffee? So do you want to get some coffee versus do you want to get some coffee? That's an upward inflection versus a downward inflection. When you speak in a downward inflection, it automatically protrudes confidence and groundedness. So you become more expansive as you are, do you want to get some coffee? Versus, do you want to get some coffee? Do you see the two differences? That's why speaking with a downwards inflection is very important in convincing your subconscious that you're confident, and also portraying to the other person that you are not anxious and you are expansive and your energy is grounded. So these are the 3 physical things that you can do to immediately improve your self-confidence and eliminate social anxiety. And you'll see that you're becoming more and more expansive as you do these. But for a long-lasting change, visualizing and altering your subconscious beliefs about your own self is key. So what I like to do to improve my subconscious and to convince my subconscious to believe that I am indeed confident and I don't have social anxiety is to visualize. So before bed and first thing in the morning, I'll close my eyes and I'll visualize myself in a social setting, thriving, being expansive, being grounded, talking to everyone, sharing great energy with everyone, and just having fun. As you keep visualizing yourself with better self-confidence, your self-image improves as a result. So you start to view yourself in that confident manner, and all of these physical changes, they become more and more natural. I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.